every werewolf breathing. This is the last straw. I'm retiring. Werewolves happened, traveler. Flea-ridden beasts came out of nowhere, destroyed my cart, killed my men, and ran off with my goods. I'm only alive because I played dead. Everything! After the attack, some of them turned back into wood elves and went searching through my pack. Said they were looking for a totemic necklace. That damn claw bauble that Kuzi sold me. Stupid cat. Never trust a smiling Khajiit. I'll be fine. They got my leg here, but Raw Ka isn't that far. I'll make it back on my own. This is it, though. I've survived my last caravan assault. I'm going to sell my stores and buy a nice quiet inn somewhere. I'm done. Yes, Weeping Wind Cave. It's east of Willow Grove. Sounds like they have a whole little werewolf pack there. Freaks. Stab them, traveler, or burn them, or whatever you do. Show them you can't cross Atreus Axilla and live.
Hello, dearie. Here for the boast? Of course you are. Everyone wants a chance to visit the Five-Finger Dance. Of course. Dear old Bandar holds the boast every year. Folk come from far and wide to play tricks on one another. It's a festival of fun, and the best tricksters get to dance and drink the night away in Bandar's realm. That's the Five-Finger Dance, the greatest party in all the worlds. But I tell you, dearie, things have been so boring the last few years. Why don't we see what mischief we can get into? It'll be fun. Let's start by chatting with the Bosmer and Khajiit. Get you introduced around. You'll see what we're up against. Oh yes, every year folk form up into groups to trick and prank each other. This year it's the Khajiit of the Pariah's Hand versus the Bosmer of the Subtle Knife. Yanabir Jar, leader of the Hand, preaches about the misadventures of Bandar most of the rest of the year. Dolador likes to make light of it, but she's a blade for hire when she's not planning practical jokes. Thormar, it's an Iliad ruin, but most of it collapsed beneath the bluff. The scholars never come here anymore, so it makes a perfect place for the boast. Oh, you know how it is, dearie. You get to be a certain age and it seems like you've seen everything. At the boast, there's always something to make me smile.
This is going to be so much fun.
So well.
Stay safe, dearie. I'll be right here when you get back. Welcome back to the boast.
should drink to something.
Stupid Aldeth. This one cannot take it again. I can't take losing to her again. I just can't. It's Aldeth. She's tricked me in the last 4 boasts. She always gets the better of me. This year I want to best her, and I know just how to do it. She's obsessed with Khajiit puzzle boxes. I saw one in Yana Bir's tent. I've gotten pretty good at alchemy. If we could rig it to hit her with a simple transformation potion. No harm, just fun and fur. We'd need canis root from the base of the ruin. Oh, and Ratmeth starter from the vat in their camp. That'll do it. Ondar's grace upon you, traveler. I'll be waiting for you in the Bolsmore camp when you get back up here. Why does Daifa return if Aldeth keeps beating me, you mean? This one apologizes. She knows that faith in the bandit is not always easy to understand. Just know that in crafting the prank, in trying, I show my faith to Bandar.
Do I look drunk?
Yana Bir, this is my new friend. Tell us what the Pariah's Hand is up to this year.
We have been feasting and drinking on our own trickery, Anil. Hidden traps, potions of transformation. The hand is at its finest this year.
Good to hear. Do you think you'll earn your way into the dance?
Oh, yes. The Khajiit are first in the eyes of Bandar, and we will prove ourselves worthy of the dance.
Come along, my friend. We should be away. Let's go meet Dolador.
Hello to you, Anil's friend. This one wishes we had brought more moon sugar with us. Roasts always taste better lathered in sweet.
Good luck, dearie. I'll wait here. I'm too old to play with snakes.
Hold still. Stop weaving.
Watch yourself here. Dolly, I'd like you to meet my new friend. We've come to learn what your plan is for this year's boast.
The cats keep teasing me about my vocation. Say I don't know what's funny, but they'll see. We've trapped some wee critters from the forest.
You're going with some critter underfoot tricks?
Bandar himself will be laughing when those cats start running from our mice.
Sounds funny, Dolly. Good luck with your tricks. Traveler, can I speak to you in private? Let's talk about this. I have an idea. I'll be honest, dearie. Those tricks are funnier than the ones we've seen the last few years. But for your entrance into the boast, we can do better. Well, let's see. Let's take their ideas and turn them into something worthy of Bondar's laughter. We'll need some things from the Wood Elf camp, one of the rot meth barrels, and some poison from Dolly's pack. The Khajiit are going to use alchemy, transformation potions and the like. Well, there's a hardy breed of plant near the ruins called the Strangler. It can process Dolly's poison, turn it into something non-lethal. Then kill the nasty things, crack them open and harvest their core stems. Poison Strangler stems create a powerful hallucinatory effect when thrown into a fire. The Khajiit will just love it. Dolly is planning to release little creatures into the Khajiiti camp. Why don't we release some big creatures into the Wood Elf camp? One up them. Creatures like the giant snakes around the base of Thormar. No. The elves will be fine, but the looks on their faces will be priceless. Kill a few of the giant snakes around the ruin and harvest their glands. Then stuff them in a barrel right in the middle of camp. It already sounds hilarious when you say it out loud. Oh, dearie, thank you. This is going to be the best boast in years. You're going to love the five-finger dance.
I'm fading.
You've brought the parts? I'll just add this to that. There we go. All done. Bandar's beard, thank you. Now, if you're willing to, just run this over to Aldeth. She's right out there in the camp. You're a smart one, you are. Get going, get going. I can't wait to see the look on her face.
Can't wait to see the look on Dytha's face when I prank her this year. Hello there, stranger. Having fun at the festival? A gift? Oh, a riddle box! I love these things! Bet you I can solve this in less than a minute. Oh, this is an easy one.
That worked perfectly. I can't believe it. Listen, I thought I contracted corpus from the skeever cookies she gave me last year. She'll be fine. Thanks again. That was a great trick. I'm sure Bandar is well pleased.
You could buy a
Don't be
lady a
long,
drink.
dearie. I'll wait for you up here.
I'm hurt!
I need a break.
Greetings, traveler. What can I do for you? Find the green. Yes, take them. They're in that chest over there. We were just finishing up. Take them and we'll get out of here as soon as we can. The Dawn Maid are terrifying. We're just researchers, we're not combat trained. They haven't tried to rush the mercenaries yet. Well, it's just a matter of time. Vicious animals.
Hello to you, Anil's friend. This one wishes we had brought more moon sugar with us. Roasts always taste better lathered in sweet. From stranglers? Never would have thought of that. You know what? These will go right into the fire. Time we had a celebration. Thank you, traveler. Everyone, gather round the fire. Our visitor has introduced me to a new delicacy. This one thinks it will be a most fragrant experience.
Smarten up, Captain Fuzzy Paws. I am disappointed, Centurion Longtail. Look alive.
What is this?
Scouty McWhiskers, straighten that uniform.
Seen such things.
Raz, the troops' tails are not poofy enough. Centurion Soft Paws, front and center.
By the green, I could use a drink. Smell that fresh brew. This one was impressed by your fights at this Rini. Giant snakes! Giant snake glands? I think these are edible.
We've done it, dearie.
By the snakes.
Follow me. It's time you were introduced to the dance. The looks on their faces. Dolly ran so fast I thought she'd fall on her face. And that old cat chasing his tail. Oh, thank you. I haven't laughed this hard in years. Yes, the greatest party in all the worlds. The five-finger dance. Bundar's realm. You've done so well today. I know old Bundar will be glad to have you at his side. Oh, they're invited too, dearie. You've all made me laugh so hard this year. Now come with me. You're going to have such fun. Welcome to the dance, my friend. What did I tell you? Bandar does love a good party. It's as I said, this is the realm of Bandar himself. To many he is the pariah, an outcast, but we Bosmeri and the Khajiit know him for what he is. The legend, the robber baron, master of shadows, he who is called the bandit god, Bandar. Well now, before we start with the fun, we need to do a little worship. A full belly and a cold drink are the best kind of worship. All of these drunken sots are already followers of Bandar. You, my dear, need to prove yourself. Here, take this. It's a sacred relic of Bandar, used only for special occasions. It's called the Wand of Fowl Fire. It cooks chickens perfectly. First time, every time. Cook up a few and then head over to the bar. I'll meet you there. Just remember to point the wand away from you, dearie.
Do I look drunk?
Those chickens smell delicious, dearie. Just so. As you can see, the faithful have bellied up to the bar, waiting for food and drink. They'll order up and you serve them what they want. They'll yell the order out and you toss them what they asked for. Just keep serving them until they're all happy. When you're done, come find me by the stage. All right, dearie? Good luck. Have fun.
A stout, now. Over here. Me, not them. Not them. A stout, but me, not them. Over here. Ha! Just what I wanted.
I'm hungry. Give me some chicken. Thank you. I need to put some chicken in my belly. Delicious!
A stout, if you please. Ha! Thank you. Chicken barkeep, right now. Just what I wanted.
I need to put some chicken in my belly. Delicious. A stout, bartender. Thank you.
Chicken barkeep, right now! Delicious!
How did it go, dearie? The faithful have been served at Bandar's bar, yes? No, dearie. I think we've all earned a little reward. Bandar is well pleased with this year's boast, the best we've seen in years, to hear the way it's told. Yes, as a daughter of Bandar, I've presided over countless boasts, and this has been one of the best in my living memory. Because as a follower of Bandar, I'm entitled to a little fun now and again, aren't I? Please enjoy the party. Just head back to Thormar when you've finished. I'll see you back in Thormar, dearie.
Greetings to you.
It was so good to see their smiling faces, hear their laughter. Thank you, dearie. Thank you from the bottom of Bandar's heart. Best boast we've had in years. Believe you me, Bandar is well pleased. Very well pleased indeed. Feel free to return to the dance anytime you want. And keep an eye out. You might see me around. Just remember, laugh a little bit every day. It'll do you good.
I hope you've got deep, loose pockets.
By the forest itself, I'm saved. Thank you. Did Nethrin send you? Just what it damned looks like. The Dawnmead took us in the night. I still can't believe I'm alive. Poor Galathril and Thanail. They were trying to save the relics while the mercenaries held back the assault. I just ran. No, they're still in the chest, right in camp. If you hurry, you can still retrieve them. Take them and get out of here. That's what I'm going to do.
Hey, are you down there? I need to speak to you. Thank the green I found you. A runner reached me in Rolkar. My foreman, the one I told you was out trying to find that lost battle site. She found it. They're due west of the Fallen Esti Autumn site. The foreman is a woman named Lorwen. We're bound by blood. She's my niece, my dead brother's only daughter. Please, get to her. Get to those relics. Make sure she's alive.
You have all the patience of a moon sugar at... Shazza is happy to see you again, my friend. Kali is champing at the bit. She has grown tired of these Dromatra and hungers for bigger game. We hunt the Dark Mane, who has taken root deep within Moonmont. His legions have boiled up from below, killed most of the monks. And the beacons that mark the site as holy ground are grown dark. They fuel a ward lock upon the temple door. Take this prayer to the bright moons. We must go to the beacons, the large pillars around the temple. There we pray. We cleanse the beacons and drive away this darkness. Hallowed, I know together we can see this done. What do you say?
We'll meet you at the beacons. See you there, Hallowed.
Hallowed, this one is glad you are here. This beacon has an intensity to its corruption. It is teeming with the energies of the Dromatra. Shazza must perform the purification. You are powerful, my friend, but Shazza has long experience dealing with the dark energies here. She must be the one to dispel them. Besides, the ritual will no doubt draw attention. You must protect Shazza as she works. They come for the beacon! More of them! Watch yourself! done. Thank you, Hallowed. I shall meet you at the temple entrance.
Just wanted to be sure you were well protected. Go ahead, Hallowed. Nice work. See you. With the beacons cleansed, this ward is just an annoyance. Shazai is preparing to crack it wide open. You've already done your part here, Helod. Let's just stand back and let her do her thing.
Shazza, what happened?
That thing was stronger than it looked. I'll be fine. Let's get inside. Hallowed. Another barrier. Shazza can crack it. Dark roots. This one is even stronger than the one outside.
Moonmont should be the heart of lunar light in Weaver's March. Instead, we'll surround Tharn and the Dark Main dare to tread on temple ground. Blasphemies against the Two Moons dance, and corruption crawls the walls in Moonmont's inner chamber. The Dark Main's residue has twisted the altars to Masur and Secunda. It crawls from between the bricks, stretching and clinging to any ray of light. The darkness of the Dromathra reaches from where they dwell beyond, snuffing out all it touches. Ah, yes. Each of the three altars is normally aligned to one of the lunar phases. Simply refocus their light, throw back the darkness, and reclaim... that should allow you to pass through the door. In times of old, the carvings and adornments upon the walls would sing of the dance. Precious stones inlaid upon intricate plaques would speak to Masur and Secunda. Time has not been kind to these adornments, but still they may speak to you. Tharn and the Dark Mane dare to tread on temple ground. Blast!
altars are aligned, the darkness thrown back. Destroy the barrier, Shazar!
Let's see this done.
Right behind you, sister.
Where is he?
I don't know. He should be in here.
You're mine now, champions!
Kali, watch out!
What?
I can see the light of the dance reflected in your eyes. Joan and Jode smile down upon you now. They are with you at this difficult hour. You must choose. With you are two motes in the darkness. Kali and Shazaa are the lunar champions, truly. One will go on to shine as brightly as Joan and Jode. The other will twist and rot and wither here in the corruption below Moonmont. You are the Moon Hallowed. It is your destiny to make this choice. One will leave with you and walk the two moons' path. They will become the next main. The other will hold the dark main in place here and dwell forever in darkness. Ridthar will tell you what he can, but know that this choice is yours. You must choose with your heart and your mind and your soul. You say it truly. She will remain here a prisoner in darkness. Only through the strength of her heart, the wisdom of her mind, can the evil that is the dark main be contained. You have seen for yourself, Moonhallowed, the devastation at Fort Grimwatch. That is what is possible for a dark main fully in control of their host. When the host and the darkness are one, the darkness is terrifying. The Dark Main is a creature of darkness, a being from beyond the stars. The only way he could be truly destroyed is to face him in one of those places beyond. But here, now, one of the champions can hold him, make the world safe from his evil. No, Hallowed, this must be your decision. Speak to the champions if you need to. Hear what they have to say before you decide. This must be your decision, alone.
Hallowed, Kali is not prepared for what's required here. Choose me to contain the Dark Main. Absolutely. Kali would make a far better main. Her strength and resolve would serve her well. Shazza is well acquainted with the darkness of the Dromatra. She knows what must be done. I can do this. This is my responsibility. Take Kali and leave this place. Hallowed, she should be the next main. I am just a scribe who was born on a particular day at a particular time. I do not deserve to be main.
Sister, please, reconsider.
This is the way it must be. Sister, do not weep for me. This creature is now contained. Leave this place, sister.
Javadarn will pay for what is done to my sister. I swear it. Mons be damned. I will get my sister back. I don't care what the moldering old ghost says. I'll walk the path with you. Cut Tharn's throat and come back with an army of mages to free Shazza from this torment. Shazza. Damn it. Why did she force me into this? I suppose there's nothing else for it. We have to make for Dune. Walk the Two Moons path, of course. It's been my destiny since I was a cub. I know that now. We walk the path, I become mean. Then, we get my sister back.
As I expected, our paths have once more come together. Seek out a shrine to Boethia. Wait, up above, Torvasad is here.
Ah, Mora's champions. I expected to run into you eventually. Boethia's blade, abolisher, is mine now. The first of the 3 relics I require is in my hands. Soon, Prince Ethelia will be restored. I hope you are there to witness her glory.
A relic of Boethia? One moment, Proxy. We should speak. Torvasad departed and took Boethia's blade with him. If only we arrived sooner. Yet perhaps we were not meant to stop him here. Fate often takes many turns before it reaches its destination. I wish I... Hermaeus Mora requires you to make that decision without his guidance, Proxy. Torvasad disturbed fate in 3 different locations. The one who knows must have a reason for instructing us to visit each one. Your choice, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora made it clear that we are to be guided by the decisions you make without undue prompting from him or me. But our work is not complete until we discover what Torvasad seeks there. The one who knows requires us to learn that for ourselves. However, I cannot help but notice that these troubles all began in the Telvanni Peninsula. And now it seems we must return to Morrowind. Perhaps there is a connection. Excellent. In the interest of hastening our investigation of these perturbations, a physical translocation of... I shall open portals to save us time. Choose one, and I shall follow. An Ayleid ruin? Interesting. Do you perceive the threads of fate? The threads mark Torvasad's trail. Follow them. I will search the surroundings for any other hidden signs.
Well now, perhaps my luck is changing for the better. A fellow adventurer? The name's Baragon, friend. I could use a hand. I'm on the trail of a group known as the Recollection. I'm not sure what they're after in these ruins, but I intend to find out. I don't suppose you're after them too? They're an elusive lot. Something between a secret society, a mercenary company, and a cult. I caught wind of people disappearing, and I think they're involved. If you're not after the Recollection, why are you here? Dangerous quarry, but you look like you know what you're doing. It's strange that my pursuit of the Recollection and your hunt for Torvasad led us both to these old ruins. That does give me an idea, though. I propose we work together. There are more Recollection here than I care to tangle with by myself, but maybe we can get some answers together. We can figure out why they're interested in the Reliquary of Stars, why we look for your elusive Dremora. I overheard a Recollection mage named Endigor mention a hidden shrine in the ruins. Something about a waterfall in the Flesh Gardens. Not the most pleasant appellation, but maybe we should start there. It's somewhere to the north. It seems to be a revival of an ancient Ayleid cult, or some kind of Ayleid-inspired military order, perhaps. There are a lot of wood elves in their ranks, I'm sorry to say. It's strange. I never even heard of them until a few months ago. I heard rumors about Recollection groups poking around Ayleid ruins back in Westweald, and people started disappearing around the same time, including a few I happen to know. I can't say if they were abducted or recruited. It's called the Reliquary of Stars, an old Ayleid archive of some kind. The Mages Guild researchers here say Magicka courses through the very walls. They're too busy with their studies to notice Recollection scouts sneaking into the reliquary. Me? Well, I'm really retired from this adventuring nonsense. I spent years working as a scribe in Cyrodiil, dabbling in history, documents, a cipher or two. But the threat of the Recollection convinced me to put down my quill and pick up my daggers. It was years ago, really. I had the itch to travel, risked my neck looking for treasure in monster-infested caves and haunted tombs. Besides, it's become a family tradition. My little sister, Everly Sharparrow, is off adventuring right now, in fact.
No, wrong If you are trying to sneak up on me, you have some competition. These flying books can be maddeningly silent when they want to be. Sometimes in pairs. They slam shut on your ear tips, then flutter off. It seems half the library has tormented us since we tripped the wards. I've been trying to settle things down, but it's slow going without my assistance. Tedrini headed to explore the Flesh Gardens. Once the wards broke, I sent Behilir to fetch him. Neither returned. Mages Guild protocol says I should remain in place until aid arrives. I'm hoping that's you. Do be careful out there. These books are harmless enough, but they aren't the only things flitting about in the dark. Everything was quiet when we arrived, but bones and other refuse littered the halls. With the wards broken, it wouldn't surprise me if more than books are moving about. The secrets in the Reliquary of Stars were long ago uncovered, save one. Incredible amounts of magicka coursed through its walls, even when the ruins remained dormant. Until recently, this was thought to be a peculiarity of its construction. It all goes back to Enumeril, one of the greatest Ayleid architects of the First Era. He built the Great Seal of Bellerata and the orrery at Eldenroot. Then recently, we uncovered proof that he constructed the archives in the Reliquary of Stars. Enumeril put his heart into his work. Literally, if the stories have the right of it. It powered the orrery at Eldenroot until it was lost. That's the source of power here, you see? It's what we hope to recover. Think of the potential applications.